Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 5 of my Kenshi the General's Quest series. Last time, Circuit and Molly had a moment to themselves where, for the first time, Circuit showed emotion to her. Right now, their goal is to survive and to accomplish anything, really. Molly was maimed in the previous episode. Now she only has a robotic limb instead of once was. As Circuit and Molly finished their conversation, Circuit brought her to a nearby node for them to mine, for if they were to become wealthy, they would need to work for it. Circuit spoke no more for hours after the event, choosing to, in silence, respect Molly's privacy. Molly's new robotic arm is but a shot of what it once was, but it seemed to suit her well in this situation. Thankfully, she was right-handed, so it wasn't as much of a loss as it could have been, but still, the trauma from that was immense. She thought to herself, and was happy in the fact that Circuit had come to her aid. At least, even though she had lost her arm, she wasn't cooped up in that bar for hours and hours on end. Combat broke out near the city gates. They both heard it and they ran to the noise. It seemed as though a band of hungry bandits had attacked one of the trade ninja guards. These people had defended them in their time of need previously. Molly found herself surrounded, but miraculously was able to beat several of them back. The guard came up again and was able to aid them in the combat. And with 4-on-1, the last of them was beaten. A brutal combat, to be sure, but one they themselves had won. Sorry for the audio issues there for a second. Had to deal with something. Molly, through this combat, felt confident in her new arm, having taken several of these bandits down with her, with little ease. Molly equipped herself with the best of the garments she could scrap off these people. They wondered to themselves how possibly these weak bandits could have taken down one of the guards. Never discount numbers, perhaps, Circuit thought to himself. It seemed even more combat had happened inside. Circuit looked at these bandits' weapons and realized to himself that some of these were stronger than his own. Through this revelation, Circuit decided to swap one of them out. And he gave his old one to Molly. Now, he sold what they had done that day. And Molly went up to the store clerk and sold all she had gained. Molly had improved with the katana since they had first met, but not much. She still had a long way to go before much could be said about her abilities. Circuit, realizing they had amassed a large sum of wealth, spoke to Logan, a turret master, he says. Strange field, but it could be very useful. He seemed to be the only recruitable member in the bar, and so he hired the man. Logan, a basic human, who apparently was skilled in turrets, a thing Circuit at the moment did not have any of. Circuit introduced Molly to Logan. Logan greeted her and went about getting himself a weapon. He bought from the store clerk a heavy weapon called a plank. Not very good indoors, but outdoors, it is a terrifying thing to face. And so our motley crew, now of 3, marched off. to that place which they had called home for several days now. Fires still came from the ruined buildings nearby. Signs that nothing had improved for those who were living. This place still strangely seemed to be kept. But that just means that it made this job easier. Logan, having been very unskilled in the craft of combat, was sent off to the Shinobi Tower. Circuit would watch the door as Molly slept to heal her now aching wounds. Logan was not used to this kind of weight, but he would have to endure it if he were to master this weapon. But as of now, his strength was quite pitiful.